I'm going to build a capital budgeting model from scratch using Excel. I'll separate inputs, calculations, and outputs, and then demonstrate how the model responds to changes using what-if analysis. First, gonna create the inputs page. After that, I'm going to create a model, and I separate inputs from calculations so the model is clean and easy to update. So this information is from the textbook. The initial cost is 115,000. The life is 5 years, and the weighted average cost of capital is 10%. For the other project, same initial cost, same structure. So this is project one, and this is project two. This is a probability of each project. Premium. This table will be used with VLOOKUP to assign risk premiums dynamically. Now we go over to the model sheet, and we calculate the expected cash flows using the sum product. Because the outcomes have different probabilities, just changing this back to the probabilities so it can match with the outcomes. then for project 2, all we need to do is change it to project 2 using this. So yeah, this is the probabilities and the project cash flows minus the expected cash flows for both. After that, we will so we're going to measure the risk relative to return. So we just take the standard deviation, subtract it from, or divide it by the cash flow. I adjust the discount rate based on the project risk using VLOOKUP. So Excel's NPV only discounts future cash flows, so I add year zero separately. Next, calculate IRR. Next, MIRR. This, we just need to change the rate. C5, and then also change this to C10. So we automated the decision and we see that they're both making money. So if we change, we see that if we change one of the assumptions, it updates the entire model instantly. For example, let's change this to 55,000. We see that the cash flows increased, MPV increases, IRR increases, MIRR and profitability changes, so everything changes. So we calculated the expected cash flows, the standard deviation, and the coefficient of variation for each project. We calculated the weighted average cost of capital for each one. So this model allows us to evaluate each project using key metrics like MPV, IRR, and MIRR and compare them to make a decision. While additional metrics like payback period could be calculated, MPV remains the primary decision criteria. And so if these two are mutually exclusive, we would end up going with project two because it has a higher NPV. That is all. Thank you. Bye.